as well and convinces Diane to let him study him some more. Once the Neanderthal is back in the vivarium, Stanley enters it too without carrying any weapons or objects to avoid scaring him. The wary caveman begins running around, growling and yelling while finding spots to protect himself. Stanley is scared but still approaches him slowly until they're face to face. After some hesitation, the caveman jumps on Stanley and gets ready to hit him with a rock, but he gets distracted by a scientist yelling from above. Since Stanley doesn't try to defend himself, the Neanderthal drops the rock. Then he takes a closer look at Stanley, noticing how different his body is from his own. The man puts his fingers in Stanley's mouth, pulls at his clothes, and squeezes his groin to confirm he's not missing certain parts. Stanley screams in pain and the Neanderthal backs off before introducing himself as Aru, which Stanley changes into Charlie. In return, Stanley teaches him to say his name and even makes Charlie laugh. Noticing the scars on his chest, Stanley asks about them and Charlie calls them Beta while pointing up. The shape of the scars and the gesturing makes Stanley think it means bird. Charlie steals Stanley's cross necklace and after biting it, he begins repeating some words and gesturing with his hands, but Stanley can't understand what he's trying to say. The next day, linguist Mabel arrives and Stanley shows her the recording of his conversation with the caveman, but she'll need more to fully understand him. Then Stanley starts spending time with Charlie and learning many words in his language for simple things like rock, frog, and bone. Charlie also shares his food with him. In return, Stanley teaches him easy words in English. Mabel watches everything on the cameras and is impressed by Charlie's extensive vocabulary. One night while they sit by the fire, Stanley starts singing a song. Charlie likes it and encourages him to keep going. While playing with the bones from his meal, Charlie makes some noises to happily sing along. Sometime later, the scientists put Charlie to sleep again to take more samples and start a new experiment. He's put inside a special chamber at a very low temperature. Hopefully this will activate the cryoprotectants and make it easier for the scientists to extract them. Stanley keeps on protesting, saying they're killing Charlie and that he doesn't deserve to be treated like a lab rat. Charlie's heartbeat starts slowing down and the scientists have no choice but to get him out.